Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill and shout out to my Jordan family for sending these my way. Today we're going to be talking about the Jordan Tatum 4s, and these are known as the St. Louis's in the beautiful Siren Red colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and styling segment. If you're joining us for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and give this video a thumbs up. Today we're going to be talking about the Jordan Tatum 4s, again in this beautiful Siren Red colorway. We'll go through the overview of these, jump into size and fit, followed by how I performed in these sneakers, specifically in just athletic pieces. And then we'll conclude with where you can find these and how much they're going for on the retail market currently. All right, let's jump right into it. For those of you who are Jason Tatum fans, I know this has been a very, very difficult year for him with that injury of the Achilles, which unfortunately takes a long time to rehab. But one of the inspirations behind the sneaker itself is that specific journey that he is having, and him just wanting to really come back, not just as a healthy player, but a different player. He actually quoted a really interesting quote, which was on Nike's website. And he said, "Greatness isn't just about wins, it's about how you handle setbacks and how you move forward," which is really cool. It's really inspirational. If you have been an athlete at some point in your career and you've been injured, I know I have myself during a very pinnacle point in my volleyball career where I tore my ACL, and there's nothing worse than that feeling of being set back from being on the court and knowing that you have 9 months to over a year to have to rehab that injury to be at that level that you were at before the injury itself. So that kind of storyline has really been embedded into this sneaker, which I really love. These have been dubbed the St. Louis to pay homage to where Tatum is from, which is really cool. And the colorway is really striking. When you pull these out of the box, they are literally a bright pop of this Siren Red. It in person kind of looks like a salmon kind of pink tone. It's very neon and pops when the light hits it. Honestly, this is definitely something, if you're on the court, you will see your feet a mile away, which is really cool. As far as the textures and materials that they use, I actually thought that they used suede on these, but then when I started really just kind of feeling these in hand, it almost feels like a fluffier textured cotton. Not sure why exactly they didn't decide to go with a nubuck material or more of a higher quality suede on these, but maybe for the price point to kind of keep it down, they decided to go with a lower quality material. It does have kind of a hairiness effect to it, but it doesn't really shed, which is all right in my opinion. As far as the laces and color scheme goes, every time I look at this in different lighting, it kind of has a light blue hue, which is quite interesting because I thought it was white at first, but it actually is this light pale blue, which really works and pops off of that Siren Red. Then we've got a silver embroidered Tatum logo on the front. And then we do have this kind of secret detail on the back of each of the tongues. So this one has silver embroidered deuce, which is one of Tatum's sons. The other has his other son, Dylan's name, on the other side of that tongue. So really cool to see those little subtle details that really pop on the sneaker, and again, make it just so unique to Tatum. All right, so let's take a look at those details and then we'll move along to the side paneling. right, so wrapping around to the side paneling, we are getting, again, this really cool kind of swooshed spiraled effect on the side panels for the lateral and medial side of the sneaker. One of the coolest parts of the shoe has to be the back of the heels. So let me turn these both back around. It gives a diamond effect, and it's paying homage, of course, to Tatum's jersey number, which is 0. But really cool, gives it some bling, a nice little splash on the back of the heel, which is really going to make it pop on the court. And then on the lateral side of the sneaker, we're getting a chrome finish Jumpman logo, which is really nice as well. Again, just kind of giving it these nice, subtle, high-end touches. And then the interior has just kind of a jersey material for the material used on the back of the collar, on the back of the tongue, and on the rest of the interior of the sneaker itself. The insole is in the same exact pop of siren red, and then we've got Tatum's logo on the inside of both those insoles as well. And then when we work our way to the bottom, you'll see that we've got the Cushlon 3.0 material in here, and it says "Find a Way." Nice little saying. Again, just coming back from that injury, so a lot of just intricacies that played a part in the storyline and the interpretation of the sneaker itself. Then we've got more of the pop of that siren red with some lighter gray hues for the outsole, and then the midsole has a nice herringbone finish, so you're going to get some great grip on these. These will be great as well for indoor or outdoor basketball, but when I was testing these out indoor, this has such an amazing grip to the bottom of it. And we've got this two-tone colorway, again with Tatum's logo on the bottom. All right, so let's take a look at those details, and then we'll jump into sizing on these. All right, so as far as sizing goes, these actually fit true to size. And for those of you who have wider feet, I think this is a great performance sneaker for you. As far as the toe box region goes, this is a very wide fit. And some basketball sneakers that I've worn, one of my major complaints with them is the depth, where they feel like they're kind of crushing my toes, even though, you know, over time you can really break and make it more comfortable when wearing your sneakers on the court. But for me personally, I do like to have a little bit more height above my toes so they don't feel so crushed and claustrophobic in these. So that's, again, why I think true to size fits perfect. These honestly would have been a little bit too large if I had gone up half a size, which I tend to do on pretty much all of my Jordan silhouettes, but these actually fit me to a T. I do have high arch, narrow feet, so do take that into consideration. And again, if you have wide feet, this is going to be a perfect fit for you. As far as the performance goes with these sneakers, I want to get a little bit into that. So definitely feel like this is a great indoor outdoor performance based basketball shoe. As far as lateral movements go, I think that these definitely keep your foot really locked in and give a bit of arch support. I wouldn't say that it gives the most arch support, but it definitely is supportive in the lateral movements when you're going side to side. As far as the toe box, again, it's not gonna really lock your foot in tight. So if you're used to having kind of that really tight mudguard base at the front to really keep your toes locked in, you're not really gonna get that with these. But on the other end of it, you are gonna get a little bit more flexibility and movement in the toe box region. As far as the cushion goes, this really does couple your heel quite nicely, which I do like. You're not going to get a ton of ankle support as this is kind of a lower fit, which I personally actually do like. I just feel like it gives me a little bit more freedom in my movement. As far as the cushion goes, Cushlon is so comfy. You've got like a nice just full plate of that, so it feels very cushiony and squishy when you're going up and down the court, which is quite nice.
Peep in the face, I be calling the blunt. All in the stew, niggas all in the club. chasing a hoe, get you all in a rut. I've been chillin', the motherfuckers stalking enough. Pretty nigga, I ain't gotta do too much. Sitting with a couple pinners, we got doom in us. I been in it, you ain't riding, need to tune it up. Know you niggas see the shine, yeah, I'm luminous. You competing with a tie, they got guys in us. Coming losing a battle, they lining up. Like a bar, but we fade, bodies piling up. When I call me a ring, put me lining up. Said I get more ass, the niggas get cash, just call me a Casanova. Know that I'm finna spaz when I get the cash, can't wait till the racks get closer. Got 50 on the ass, my bitch got a bag, she ain't rockin' Fashion Nova. Go and take a whole bag, she ain't got a chance, my nigga no capping on her. Videos, it's a grand total, I might put up and flash on her. Boy, I don't get no fuck what you talking about, I need me like 50 racks and over. Boy, my gang will put hands on her.
All right, so now let's talk about price point on these. These are going for $130, which is a great price point if you're looking for an indoor or outdoor based basketball sneaker. Again, just some nice qualities, nice storyline behind these, and really looking forward to Tatum's return on the court. Thanks again, Jordan Barron, for sending these my way. Again, if you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. Be sure to hit that subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We will catch you on the next one.
Boy, there ain't nothing to talk about. Step to the game, you get ran over. I cannot fold this shit on my ocean shit. I'ma flood this bitch. Ay.